the Brown boys, the Brown boys, the Brown boys, we the Brown boys, the Brown boys, we the Brown boys. We going over Corey Holcomb and the Anton situation because obviously things keep unfolding. So let's get it. Fair use.
Oh, well.
That means to be gay for women. I don't know what it means to be gay for women.
He has a point. He has a point. Okay, crashing out. Put your seatbelt on, I guess.
If you can explain that to me, then I can answer your question.
It means that you're the gay best friend.
That's fine. That's fine.
Well,
if I'm the gay best friend, that's fine.
So we can stop name calling and we can just get back to the subject.
You did it
I
first.
didn't call your name. I said you had on a cake.
And I said you had on a gay.
What the does that mean? And for me to be gay, I have to a man. I've never a man.
I don't know that.
I don't know you have a man, nigga.
I would bet on you before me.
I'm retarded?
That's fine. That's fine. You.
All right. Anyway, I don't know if we saw the part where he did this.
So I guess Corey is highlighting that he said some other stuff about that YAG stuff on another panel with another dude. So I don't know if that's his thing or not, but it was said again. Also, I saw an interview with Fleece Johnson. And Fleece Johnson is basically saying, if given the circumstance, put yourself in an imaginary circumstance, and I think you cute, and I would want to be with you. And I just thought that was weird as I don't know what. Like, you're not mad at a dude that's trying to put you in a hypothetical sex situation in jail? But hey, let's keep going.
Same thing on somebody else's show with sucker shit.
Really?
I don't know if we saw. He did, and then said you called me a name, and the dude didn't call him a name. I think this is a routine of that guy.
Yeah.
I think that I didn't do the research on that man to be prepared, or I wouldn't even had him on because he was ass kissing on the phone.
Yeah,
like dead ass. He wasn't. He got in touch with somebody, and somebody gave me his number, and he was talking like he had some sense.
Right.
And when he came on here, he ran his routine that he's run a few times on people, and you know, that's cool. But sex playing a man, can we just start out with that? There's cameras all over me. How many? Have we missed a Tuesday, Darlene?
No.
Even when the city was burning down, we was up in this.
They had to tell us to get
that. Yeah, real shit.
Hey man, listen, man, we ain't missed a Tuesday. Do you know if you fight on YouTube, they give you at least a 30-day suspension?
Right.
His plan
like being married
almost worked. His plan almost worked. Now, because we ain't got all day for this sucker ass nigga. Because he'll never be in my face again. Everything he say is for the net. You got away, you got away with that. But listen, it was some people talking about somebody ain't a real nigga or street. What is the definition of a street? I really want to know. Does anybody know what a street nigga is?
Yeah, I mean, it's a few. I mean, it's supposed to be a code of conduct in the streets. Like in Cali, the code of conduct is somebody call you out for a fair one. You're supposed to take the fair one. But that's bullshit, man. We got too much to lose, man.
I hear where Corey's coming from with that. You're right. It's like who?
I've been asked that what is a street, but it seems like the behavior of a street dude, you supposed to crash out. You were supposed to not worry about the contracts. You were supposed to just swing, keep it real. You were supposed to just, kick his ass, basically. That's it. Don't worry about no consequences. They talking about bag of bombs, yeah.
To say who's what? You know what I'm saying? Like what? Is it because you grew up in a neighborhood or were you affiliated with it? Are you in again? I mean, what's the exact definition again? That's subjective, but
yeah. Here's the thing. I think people interpret, everybody interprets what we do differently. You know what I'm saying? Because who you are and what you that can't call me a bully.
The internet has created an AI video where different outcomes and different ways it happened was shown. They edited the truth. Hey, do we have what happened? Play that. Yeah, when you get ready, let me know. See, it's people who have edited the video to make the video look like he stood up to me and I was like, what is this? When I saw some of the edited videos, I was like, they cold with this AI, boy. I seen a video where I beat his ass.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's wild.
Oh,
Oh yeah, by the way, Futon, my homie said, don't call that nigga Futon.
Oh,
well, that's hilarious. Instead of saying his name.
Futon. Okay.
Hey, Futon, thanks for not beating me up, man. Thank you.
I call him the evil whining. That's ZZ whining. That's the only whining that can't sing. He's beatboxing whining.
Thanks for not beating me up, man. I really appreciate you, man. Hey, I thought I would have videos ready when the show started, but that's not what happened. Ain't nothing I could do. So can we just play the one you sent me, Abe, where we'll just take the time out to do this one because I want people to have a copy of the video, how it really happened, and not the AI video people are putting out there and making it seem like he showed man tendencies. This is bad that none of the videos are ready. I mean, like, I don't know what to do. I'm going to hire a producer so we can have this stuff done from now on because I can't do this like this, man. The videos, I don't know how to get the okay videos. Anyway, so the man came at me with sex play.
Corey like video. Hey, man, I understand. Get it together. Kwame, your opinion, I think Corey lost his stupid mind and took a permanent L. Okay.
I'm not talking to everybody because everybody might not even understand what sex play is. That's the word. That's when you talking that backdooria to a man. The man came at me with sex play, and I tried to warn him. I tried to tell him, you can't play with me like that. So I'm realizing the camera's on me. It's a lot on the line. It's a lot on the line. But he's trying to act like he a man. I bet my life and safety he wasn't a man when I asked D to move and basically sat in his lap. Because if you walk up on a man like that, you could get your eye poked out. You can get sucker punched. You can get all kinds of things done. Look, I would never walk up on a man like I walked up on dude. I knew he was bumping his gums. I knew nothing was going to happen how I walked up on him. But except for like when you arguing with a female. Because that's all he did was yap after he backed up. Because when I first sat down, I was right up on him. Then after that, he kept yapping. A little bit after that, because I kept telling him, I don't do that sucking shit. He kept yapping. So I'm like, I say I suck again.
Now, see, I told y'all on my breakdown that he was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I think he tried to let it go. He didn't really let it go. But when somebody like, okay, this is the ultimatum. You think I ain't going to do nothing? Say it now. And whether you know it or not, that's how some people draw that line. Especially when he don't want to fight. He's clearly detailing out, I don't want to fight this dude. This is on camera. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. But it is what it is.
He folded. That was my out. That was my out. I was like, this is all smoke and mirrors after this. Because I don't know why people who understand life couldn't see. The man was too scared to take his glasses off. He was froze. He just was yapping, like when you arguing with your girlfriend. The man, look, we're not talking no hypotheticals. I ain't gonna say what I would have did. I heard the man said I was shaking. Okay, if I was shaking, I bet you didn't say that sex play to me again. So I ain't no tough guy. I ain't got time for that. I had production in Vegas this week while I was on stage joking and singing. I'm the entertainer. But he has mastered a wickedly brilliant way to get people to clickbait what he's doing. And it's a very dangerous way to live. It's a dangerous way to live because the things he did during this week, he really played himself. Because he has nothing else to do but talk crazy and act like he's doing this and act like he's doing that. Homie.
But you know,
thanks for not beating me up. That's all I got to say. Thanks for not beating me up, dude. All right.
Yeah, I'm glad it didn't happen too, because that 30-day ban, then the only place they would have been able to go hear about it really was at his, you know what I mean, on his page, really.
Whatever would have happened, it would have happened if he was man enough to stick to his conviction of what he came here for. His conviction of what he came here for was to try and catch me off my square. And, you know, I'm gonna tell him and any advocate of him, and of course the people that root for what we're doing up here, I'm gonna tell you this. Why don't you think what he did worked?
I mean, it's a few reasons.
Why didn't it work? What he tried to do, why don't you think it worked? Craig, I would love to hear what you got to say about that.
Well, here's the thing, right? First of all, because we're comedians, so we think abstract.
It didn't work because he didn't want to go all the way with it. Because again, if I'm willing to fight you outside, and I think they were both wrong in this situation. Corey was wrong for some of the stuff he said to Anton. Anton was wrong for matching energy. But I know they want me to just highlight what Corey said and give Anton a pass because, you know, they always want to give everybody a pass. But if I already describe somebody as a Neanderthal, I got a wife, I got kids, I'm not stooping to nobody's level that don't have what I have in that moment. I'm not doing that.
So we don't hear words the same way everybody else hears words. We don't experience situations in the same way. So what he took advantage of initially was you were coming from an honest place. You were really trying to have an honest intellectual dialogue.
They said I disrespected him when I said he was kissing white people's ass, and he was exactly kissing white people's ass. And to this day, he still has never said nothing about the contribution the Caucasian male has made to the downfall of this nation.
Right.
And he said, I'm not going into that. He said it, and people forget about that. They forget that he never answered that question.
Right.
I'm sitting up here asking questions. This man coming at me with such a shit.
Right.
I'm glad that he didn't have the courage to say it when I stood on it. I'm glad. Yeah. I didn't have to call the lawyer in the morning and take that retainer over there. And I don't expect everybody to understand that. It's a lot of people ain't never had to give a lawyer $10,000 at one time. But that's what they start at. If you really want a chance to be heard in the courtroom.
When he say he studied you, he knows this. Like, we comedians, we got egos as far as like we're used to people sitting down and listening to what you got to say. So his strategy was to invalidate you. So no matter what you would have said, he was going to disregard it because he knew that would get you in a space. Like, nigga, what? So you
what? No, what'd get me in a space if you start sex playing me?
Right.
Because I wasn't there until I didn't stop. Like we talking about, hey nigga, I don't do that. I don't play like that. I don't know people who play like that. I'm talking about it ain't nowhere where I'm from. I never seen whole shit like that before. I never saw nobody do nothing like that before.
But in the debate world, it's called baiting, opposition. The whole purpose of it is to invalidate your credibility.
So in the debate world, or whatever you want to call it, I guarantee you this: the debate will stop if you tell a man brought up in ghetto America who don't move like that anything about dick sucking. The debate's out the window.
That's what I was trying to say. I agree with that. The debate is over at that point. But let me get to this other part.
Seem like you're hateful or you're something. You're not hateful. You are a man. If you have a line where you like, don't play with my sexuality like that, they're going to make it seem like you're hateful or you're something. You're not hateful. You are a man. You built like that. You're supposed to fold it up as much as you can in this crazy world. But if somebody is testing your manhood like that, man, I'm telling you, man, I don't care how well composed you are. We still animals.
All day.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play with mine, whoever you are. So some people want to say, well, that's all somebody got to do to set you off. I guess. I ain't from that world. Where I'm from, people don't go there with you.
Right. Well, he had the whole place set up, man. I was like, okay. Another thing he depended on, which was error and logic, is called false equivalency. He understands how we was raised, the era we was raised in. He really did study. He understands, the type of environment we came from. So he knows that people are going to take whatever they see and equate it to something because they're not going to have enough to play.
You did not say it. That's why I told D to move. I'm like, oh, I'm finna bust this motherfucker. This motherfucker think I'm joking. And I kept getting him out. So I don't care what somebody say. It's the glasses. When you wear glasses, people think you smart. But I think the people that think people that wear glasses are smart are the dumbest people in the world. They put a man on.
He said, I think the people who think people that wear glasses are smart are the dumbest people in the world.
TV, Dr. Fauci. This man had on glasses. Everybody thought he knew what he was talking about, and they did what he said. He gone with the money and everything. But the motherfucker like me who was looking at Dr. Fauci like, man, f that motherfucker. We always the ones who they treat us like we don't know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. You can't come to me with no script about you got to do this if you want to survive. When I've been surviving out here without doing what they say ever since I was probably in 5th grade, and I realized I ain't with what these people talking about. About 5th, 6th grade, that's when I realized, oh, this all sucks.
Yeah.
So motherfuckers with glasses can fool you. I studied. You didn't study me because when I got up on you, you failed to test. And you fail it every time if a man in your face. I know it. It was.
Nah, he definitely studied them because he knew exactly what would trigger Corey and whoever else. I thank God that the other dude wasn't there. Craig wasn't there because it probably would have went left. But he definitely studied them because, like I said, he knew exactly what to say. He was in control of the situation until he wasn't. And what I was saying about this young man, Anton, and being that he had a wife and kid, excuse me, the first thing I said was he couldn't match energy. That's the first thing I said. Keep that in mind. I said, with a family, a wife, and kid, he has a ceiling that he will go to. And the fact that he said he's not willing to go to jail. You cannot match energy of everybody if you're not willing to go to jail. There's some guys out here that look at 5-6 years in prison as a vacation. They just going to put their feet up. If you not willing to go to jail, you got to leave certain people alone. Forget all that talking smart. Forget all that he said it to me. Forget all that I'm going to stand my ground. If you can't take it to where they're going to take it, shut your mouth out. That's rule number one. That's the reason why certain dudes say they street, because they're going to take it to a place that you not willing to take it to. And if they got to go to jail, that's how the real street cats go. If they got to go to jail for their respect, they're not afraid. If they got to shoot, if they got to die, if they got to do whatever for their respect, they're going to do it right then and there. And if you not willing to take it there, if you just trying to prove a point, you should probably just walk off and just let it go. Let cooler heads prevail. They ain't saying I turned my back on Anton. That's one little junkie. So stop coming over here telling me what some junkie says. But again, males, if you're not willing, I know it sounds good in theory. I'm not going to let nobody talk to me. I'm not going to let nobody disrespect me. Good. Don't. But it's certain people you just don't entertain, because those people are going to take you to the depths of hell.